What's up guys, it's Captain's Productions back with another episode of building my Lego room. And in today's episode, it's basically just going to be, normal organisation. I have been able to free up some extra space. This episode has come out later in the day because I was at school, as that will be starting back up next week as it did before lockdown and coronavirus, so just going to point out that. So today I'll show you guys what we have got so far. So when I was at school, my dad was actually able to clear out this cupboard, though that shelf and that shelf I'll probably won't have. Sorry about that brief cut there, but the mail came in the door. Sometimes it will come a bit late. But yes, we have this whole area now for storage. Don't know what's going to put in there. See, all the Lego boxes, that will go down as time goes on, because we'll be putting the sets on shelves and I can put the boxes inside each other like I did in the previous episode for my half sets, now in one box. That limits the amount of box. I'm going to be throwing away a whole bunch of those battle pack boxes, which are over there as well. But yeah, so this episode, I don't know how long exactly it's going to be. Currently a little unsure, but we'll figure this one out. But yeah, so one thing I know for a fact that I would like to change is up here. So I thought about it, since I have half there, why not put Tatooine here? So where am I going to put all those things? I'm not going to dismantle them again. By the way, when I put them up yesterday, 2 of them were actually still brand new in the box, minus the figures. I take the figures out. But here's where I'm going to be putting all that stuff in this box. I'm going to take this box down and go through it. Oh, it's heavy. Doing it with one hand like that, not a good idea. See what's in here, like there's a whole bunch of Ninjago figures, there is instructions, there is another Ninjago item, there is a cup I got for my birthday last month, because, it was my birthday last month. A couple of my brother's toys I found in here that I have to give to him. My Slave 1, which I hope is not too damaged. Do you know what, the Slave 1 actually looks okay, apart from maybe a minor ding here and there. Like, I think it's missing part of this, I might be wrong. It's disconnected at least anyway. And it's missing a side panel, which, got some other junk in here. Got a TIE Fighter display thing. I believe there's one for yes, there's a Slave 1 in here. Small Slave 1, big Slave 1. There's a difference. Sorry about focus, I can't exactly get this to focus too well today. Focus isn't working, I don't know why. But I think I got the focus to work. I don't know, it's not working so well. This could be a problem, I don't know. Here's my brushes, one that I, use for cleaning the Lego. Yeah, here's the part I was talking about. It's actually come off on both of the wings. So those are both Slave 1 parts. What else is in here? Here we go. This is another piece from the Slave 1. I know those are Slave 1 parts. I don't think anything else in here is. So all those battle pack walkers, I'm actually going to tip this box out. And I'll get back to you once I've done that. So I thought it'd be fun to, film me tipping this out. Since it'll be a short video anyway, so I might as well do some stuff with it. But the battle packs will go in there temporarily. All those walkers, I feel like Tatooine would be the cooler scene to have up there since, Battle of Hoth, Tatooine. That was a random bird noise. But yeah, just gotta sort through all this stuff, see what's what. So I'll get back to you when this is all sorted. So as you can see, things are going well in here. Managed to get some things stored in, including the Ninjago figures. Those stand like, I think those, the TIE Fighter Slave 1, I think those might, or is it? I think they're from Hot Wheels, by the way. But yeah, it's all my Ninjago figures in this bag. I cannot get this thing to focus, which is actually quite worrying. The fact that it won't focus, I'm not sure. Hopefully I don't need to get this repaired anytime soon, because that would be a giant pain in the butt. So let's see, those toys I'm going to put in a bag. For all this stuff I need to put in a bag and sort. Slave 1, I'll repair it and put somewhere. See this mug, just shove it there. Lego related things, like I'll keep a hold of this bag, I don't know why, but I think I'll keep a hold of it. Put it in there. These are instructions for it's like a Millennium Falcon made out of metal, as you can kind of see. Didn't work out so well. That's something else I need to keep. I'm keeping all this stuff, just anything that's it's another piece from the Slave 1. This is underneath, it's like a weapons rack. See, it focuses when it's far away, but when you go up front, it ain't quite working. But yeah, there's like maybe one or two things I won't keep. Like, I'm not going to keep this helmet thingy, because, you know, it's dusty and it's just, I don't know, all this stuff will go in a bag and get sorted at a later date. Let's see, anything that's Lego though, I'll put in here. Put those helmets there. Coat hanger, I don't even know where the hell that came. No, that was from earlier. These are like Star Wars trading cards in a tin, if I can get it up. I'll show you guys. I'll cut the camera. So, as we continue, this quality of this video actually went down quite badly. The camera just isn't working today. So I need to figure out a way of dealing with this. So I'm going to cut it just now and try and figure out a solution. So, it's been about 20 minutes of me figuring things out for this. I mean, the focus is almost gone here. So, after taking my phone case off, I've realised that the actual camera, the glass that goes around it, is cracked, which I think must take away focus. I mean, you can kind of see things, but not really good for recording videos, so I think I'm going to have to buy a new phone at some point. But, yeah, I stopped everything I was doing to try and, you know, repair the phone, but, yeah, I'm on used phone sites. I mean, I have the cash, so I could probably have a new phone within like a week or so, but I don't know yet. I'm still figuring this out. Yeah, though everything appears to be going quite smoothly. Apart from that, I am really annoyed at this development. That's just junk that I'm going to put over there. All that stuff will get sorted at some point. I apologise for the quality of this episode. I know it's not going to be great, but I thought I'll still produce it. Because I was messing about with this figure, and as you can see, I can't quite get the camera to focus on us because focus isn't working. I'll try messing with the settings later on, see if I can get something to materialise, but if I cannot have it fixed for a couple of days, what I'll do is if I can't have it fixed by this evening, which I think is a relatively good goal, like, I'll see how much a repair cost is. I did go on a website, one places near me, and basically the quote that they gave me, you know, it said like 60 something pounds, just for replacing. Didn't mention what the problem was. It just said and other. So, I mean, that was kind of annoying. But that's all that stuff in there. So, I think what I'll do on camera now is I'll take a couple of these walkers down with me. And look, I successfully dropped the speeder. Yay, fun. So, I'm going to put all these in there just now. And later on, because I'm going to do dishes, I will set up the Tatooine theme that I'm going to be going for. Again, I apologise for the abysmal quality of this episode, but you know what, I'm still going to film things, but just not from the main channel, probably, because, you know, when I'm up close focusing on minifigures, this is when the problem will arise. I have briefly thought, you know, maybe just get a separate thing just for recording, but I don't feel like going out, buying the camera and stuff, because, like, as much as I would like my YouTube to be more professional, this is just easier on so many levels. But that's a whole bunch of 501st sets, apart from the one that I unfortunately dropped. Let me see if I can actually get that. Now, there we go, I have it. So, one of the front pieces came off, which is a simple fix. Just put that on there and put it in there. So all the Tatooine stuff will be going up here. I think there's enough room. If there's not, I'll have to rethink what I'm putting there. If there's not enough room, the walkers will just simply go back. But I'll see you guys. I need to go do a few things, then I'll come back and do this. So with all these away in the boxes, our next logical move would be to go into the cupboard and get all the Tatooine base sets. So all this stuff over here, apart from Slave 1, will end up, you know, just elsewhere. Got a whole kind of bunch of things over here. Again, I need to apologise for the quality of this. Just the camera. I've been online looking at. I just came up from doing dishes. Got to move this stuff. Like, look how bad. Like, I cannot focus on minifigures for reviews or anything. Again, I will have a go later tonight, messing around with my settings on this, see if I can try anything. But if I can't successfully do anything with it, I'm just gonna have to give in and go online and get a used phone, or see if I'm due an upgrade or something. But you know what, it'll be probably another week or two before we have to film anything on the main channel, or we'll be able to. I think I can have that time gap. So this box of just 501st battle packs, it's not that I don't want to display these, but it's like they'll get displayed just when I have, you know, given the opportunity. And, you know, Tatooine appeals to me just somehow more because I have the Hoth one up there. Like, I knew that I would do Hoth up there from the beginning, but once I saw it, I'm like, Tatooine is next. So, one of the main Tatooine sets I've got, or the biggest at least, depends on the biggest one I've got, is, you know, the Sandcrawler, the 2018 version. It's the smallest one, thank God, which means you can actually fit other things on the shelf as well as that. So if I put that there, see the problem, I actually can't focus on, like, normally you'd be able to see the words Lego, like, you know, written on the studs. I just want to apologise, because this is low quality and it's kind of terrible. You might say to me, then why bother filming, why not wait? Well, here's the thing, this room, I'm not just going to stop the whole process just because I don't have a phone to, you know, properly film it on, or the camera's a bit dodgy. What I'll do later is I will try and go to a camera repair place I know that's open, or a phone repair place, and just see what they can do for me. Just see if I can get this done for under £50, I'd be really happy. It's just with it being a 4-year-old phone, I don't upgrade my phone often. Maybe this is the way the phone gets back at me. It breaks, since I've talked about not needing to upgrade it. How fun. But yeah, so we have the Tatooine set. The Slave one, I think I'll put in the box with those sets, because the Slave one, I'm not displaying anything on these shelves right now, purely because I can't. It's not feasible, just for a few reasons. So I'm going to cut the camera, put all these things away, get the Tatooine stuff up on the shelf, and, well, I won't put it right up on the shelf. I'll see you guys right before it goes on the shelf. That's surprisingly fit in rather well. I'm actually happy with that. It's just going to go in that hole there. The rest of the stuff I'm just going to put in a bag, apart from obviously my wallet and my headphones, in this brush. Those, and obviously the coat hanger, those are things that paper need to stay. This did fit in. I did not put it back together. I'm not going to, because I guarantee you it's going to get somehow more damaged. But yeah, I'm just adjusting the brightness on this, see if it can help. And it kind of, at least from my end, it kind of does. I don't know. I'm going to put this in here now. So all that stuff is gone, apart from these are not going on, apart from this tea towel actually. This, I don't know why the hell it's in here. My dad was in here earlier cleaning out that shelf, so I'm assuming he must have left it in here. So I'm going to go put that through. Everything else is in that bag. The bag, I will just let that, take it over here, and, you know, plank it there. And we are good to go. Kinda. But, yeah. It's a really sunny day outside. I tell you, I'm just so annoyed at what's happened with this camera. It's just like I can't focus on things anymore, and it kind of does upset. Oh, I think we actually just got a bit of focus. I don't know. But here's the first of the sets. I'm actually going to kind of try and dust it a little bit, because it is, you can't tell again because of the dodginess of the camera. I tell you, I feel bad because this was I'm just having a lot of fun filming about this and hyping it up, and just now it's not really good. Like, I don't think I'll be able to take any good pictures for the Instagram account either. That got over 1,000 followers. I still need to make a video about that, because I said I would. And I'm probably not going to, because I'll probably forget. You know, I'm just giving it this basic clean, because it'll get dusty again very soon. So that's the first of the Tatooine based sets. There's a couple that aren't built. Whether or not I'll build them today is another story. So let's go into the closet and see what Tatooine sets that we can find right off the top. Because I do know I have a few. So, well, quite a few anyway. Tatooine's one of those planets. So the first one I see is the 2012 Droid Escape. Next one, let's see what else can I find. Oh, I see Trouble on Tatooine, that's in here. Trouble on Tatooine. Maybe this might not fit. Obi-Wan's hut, it's not even in the box, I just remembered. I'll have to put that box inside something else. Other Tatooine sets. I know I have the battle pack, is that up there? Yes. I know I have a desert skiff and stuff as well, but I'm going to try and fit this on. The desert skiff and all that there's a few boxes back in there you might be able to see. I do not know. Let's get these up on the bed and let's have a look at what we can and cannot fit. One thing I will point out is I do have another Droid Escape pod. I have the more recent one, but do you know what? I like this one more, if I'm being honest. Like, I'm trying to focus on that box, but see, it focuses perfectly forwardly, but it won't up close focus, which is it's my main problem here. But yeah, so I'm gonna put the Sandcrawler up first. then we'll see what we're doing. So I was able to get this placed up here kind of nice. I mean, the sandcrawler is probably key because we don't have too much space, so placing the sandcrawler in the right place was key. It's just about at the edge, but it's not going to come off there. Lucky for us, it's actually a small one. I mean, it's not my favourite sandcrawler, probably 2005 is, but for sandcrawlers. But do you know what? That's one of my favourite things about this set. It will fit in a lot of places. I think next we'll go Droid Escape Pod. So this set I actually have built, so it should, and I took it apart in a few pieces, so from, yes, it should come out very, very easily. Again, I wish I could, this is so annoying. I'm going to have to, again, I'm sorry I keep talking about this. It's just, I'm so annoyed, right. Oh, there's a speeder, forgot there was actually a speeder in it. It's on the box, and how do I forget? Ugh. Right, that's why all spare pieces and junk. So let me reassemble this, kinda. So after emptying out the box and putting it here, we have this. It's a cool set. I'm not putting many figures up with these. I don't know why. I feel safer just keeping them in their drawers, or you know, if it's like the 2012 stuff, then it gets displayed. Most of the figures from this set are actually there, apart from R2D2. But let's see how I can place these up. I might only keep this one on that shelf, like no duplicates. Like I'm gonna get it in shelving here, so maybe the 2016 one will end up there. Who knows? The Desert Skiff I would like to try and fit, but that's a set I may need to rebuild from scratch. It just depends on the room. And I also have to go get Obi-Wan's hut. It's on that shelf somewhere. I just need to locate where exactly it is. In fact, let's walk over there and see just now if we can find it in one go. Oh, it's exactly where I thought it was. The Obi-Wan's hut set. I have a lot more Tatooine stuff than I actually remember having, which is kind of crazy. I suppose I've never tried to sort it out like this. I mean, this is a good looking setup right here. But yeah. So I'm going to try and put all of these on. I'll see you guys once I've done that. Okay, let's go up and show you that. So obviously again, like I've been saying on Broken Record, I can't really focus in on anything. But, you know, I'm liking the way this is looking. So we'll probably have Obi-Wan's hut behind it. And then everything will be scrolling here. Maybe we will have room for the Desert Skiff on here. I'll rebuild it and put it here, because I was going to buy the 2012 version, but maybe the old version can go up here. And once I get the other version, it can go on the shelves that will go there. The shelves that are going there, I will buy in the next couple of days. It's once I figure out this whole phone thing, that I'll buy them. So let's go put Obi-Wan's hut there. Oh yeah, that just works perfectly for me. Getting all the Tatooine stuff. I like how I've got Hoth and then I've got Tatooine. It just works for me so well, and I'm so happy with it. So let's continue here. I only have I have two more sets. It's Trouble and Tatooine, and I've got the Tatooine Battle Pack, so let's get those sorted. Or we'll start with the Tatooine Battle Pack at least. Okay, so this one I think I'll just put on the shelf on camera. So, well, stand up. Go up the shelf, and add vehicle. I think I'll put it there, I'll put it at the back, because I think I might want the Mando speeder, because it'll look nice next to that one. So I think I'll put the Mando's one here from that set, which is the next set to go through. So let's get that set opened up. There might be a lot of rebuilding to do, I can't remember. This set has been nearly a month back in the box since I built it. Okay, not as bad as I initially thought it would end up. It's kind of better than that. Okay, this might only take a few minutes. See you when I have done this. Okay, so success. It only took a few minutes to really put this back together. I always remember that there's the Tusken Raider tent and the speeder, but I always forget about this thing. If I remember correctly, this is the thing they used to shoot at the Crate Dragon in the episode. I'm not 100% sure, but yeah. I'm gonna go put these up on the shelf. See you once I've done that. Okay, so we have some success. Things are fitting in. It's not as, you know, spaced out as the Hoth battle, or Hoth stuff, not really a battle. But you know what, I'm making some progress on the Tatooine shelf. Try and fit the Desert Skiff stuff there. It's the only other Tatooine set that I think well, it's the only one that I know I have. Hopefully that's just the case. I'm going to take you guys to where I believe that set is. I know there's no more Tatooine stuff in here. At least I hope there isn't. Because, you know, it's already a tight squeeze. So, this bag here, fun fact, actually contains... No, that's not that bag. It's another bag, though. It actually contains 90% Lego Star Wars. Well, no. There's a bag here that's an X-Wing. I've got another bag that's Oh, yeah, there's actually a few more Tatooine sets I didn't account for. Damn it. That includes things like land speeders and, oh, fun. Right, so let's see exactly what we got here. I'm not displaying that yet. No. God, no. Right, I'm not going to build this one. Right, those two Tatooine sets there, they're staying there. They're not getting displayed or built. Right, I'm leaving this because I'd rather have the, what's behind here? Right, nothing. And there's no other sets in here, I believe. Nothing behind that. And there's nothing else on here. So I believe the set is probably in there somewhere. So I'll have to look for it. I'm going to get the 2010 Lux Land Speeder out as well. And I'll get the skiff set out. I'll see what I can do. In fact, I can see the skiff set. So we're in business. Let's go over there and do this. Okay then, so we're in. I believe the Lux Land Speeder is there. I see the skiffs, so I'm going to pull that out. That will be rebuilt from scratch, so that'll be fun, I think. Oh god. What am I getting myself into? But Lux Land Speeder, I moved. Yes, I was right. Lux Land Speeder is at the bottom of this pile, and it is like a 2-minute assembly job. Whereas this desert skiff could probably, well, take longer than that. I have two Lux Land Speeders, the 2017, and then this from 2010. Brilliant set. I mean, 6 minifigures. I mean, if you count this one as a minifigure, some people don't. I mean, it's an okay set. I'm happy with it. So, yeah. I'm going to take it over to there, and we will do this. I think this will be the last thing we do in today's video. Maybe. I don't know yet. So, yeah. I think Lux Land Speeder will fit up there, no problem. It's the desert skiff that worries me slightly. We'll find out. I'll get Lux Land Speeder out, put that up, and then we'll go from there. Okay then, so we've got this set built. Let's take it up and put it on. So this one, oh, maybe there isn't room actually for the deserts. If I move all that together, maybe there is. I know I can get the skiff, it's just, while the skiff and the move that over a bit without knocking it over and causing a... Yeah, see if I move everything over slightly, there should be room to do it. It will look a bit cramped, but we should be able to get the skiff and the Sarlacc in there. Hopefully we can, hopefully that is doable, so let's do that now. So I need to obviously rebuild it. These are all the boxes for the sets we've done today. Again, it's a really nice day outside. I mean, damn, the only thing ruining today is the bloody camera, which I'm trying not to mention or think about. But let's deal with this stuff over here. I'm going to build this. I believe I dismantled, yeah, by the sounds of things, I think this is one of the ones I dismantled. But I'm going to build this. It'll take a little while, so I'll see you guys when this is built. God knows when that'll be. Okay, so back to more content where we don't focus on any items because the camera clearly doesn't want to, but because damage. But so I've completed the Sarlacc. It took about 15 minutes, but you know, it's not the best looking Sarlacc, to be completely honest. The 2012 one looked better. As you can probably tell, it was my favourite year for LEGO Star Wars. But you know what? Let's get up here and install or place. I don't know why I used that word. See if I can adjust the shelves a bit better. I have no idea how some of this stuff's going to go, but screw it. So the Sarlacc pit goes there. You can see everything else. It does look a bit cluttered up here, the Tatooine shelf, but I'm going to make it work. That's my plan here. I want this to work, so I'm going to make it work. Now, about the actual skiff, I'll see you guys probably when the skiff's done. But, you know, I'm just going to give you guys a look so you guys can see the work I've been putting into this. Yeah, sorry about that shake there. As you can see, I'm standing on a bed, but give you guys a look at all the stuff that I've kind of placed in here. It does look a bit messy, I will grant you that, but do you know what? I'm not going to argue with the end result here. It does look kind of cool. I'm just going to figure out the placement. Like, I could probably put that here. Oh yeah, I forgot this build is actually horrible. Like, I thought for all those years it was built wrong. But now that I've rebuilt it and I've double checked it, it is just a bad build. So the skiff will go there, but apart from that, looking great. So I'm going to get building this, probably take another 15 minutes, 10-15 minutes to build this. So I'll see you when it's built. So I don't know how much this helps. I messed about with the camera settings. I think this helps kind of. I've not started building this yet. I kind of stopped, but you know, the focus isn't great. I feel like I've managed to improve something here, but again, I'm gonna have to get this phone either repaired or replaced, which is unfortunate. But yeah, I'm about to begin this. Obviously, I'm not building the figures because they're all in tubs with, which these will be in the Return of the Jedi tub, but I'm just watching Daily Juicy Memes while I do this. This is just a pain in the ass. I have messed about with the settings. I will continue to. If I can get this, see. I don't know. Damn it, it was working a second ago. This is going to take some getting used to, but screw it. I'm going to build this, and then I'll see you guys again. Before I build it, I'm going to have a little bit more of a mess around with the settings. So yeah, here it is. The desert skiff is up there again. With the sort of like, I'm happy with the way this has actually turned out. It's turned out okay. This Tatooine display can always be improved in the future, but again, I apologise for the abysmal quality of today's video. I've tried improving it, and to no end. So I'm gonna have to figure something out here. I'll be online. I've looked at phones, so I think I've decided what I actually want to go for, and in terms of replacement. But yeah, it's a shame because this phone's lasted a really long time. But screw it, maybe I should have replaced it a while ago. But yeah, I'm happy with the way the shelf looks. Just try to show it as best as I can, given the current situation. But yeah. Got all those boxes. I'm going to try and put some of them inside each other. I don't know how successful that'll be. One thing it's probably worth looking is if I've filled in that sandcrawler box or not, because I can probably get some of those boxes in the sandcrawler box, so I'm just going to get that box out right now. And so yeah, that plan is not happening because there was boxes. Try to get this to actually work the camera here. But yeah, tried turning on autofocus and a whole bunch of other things. But nothing is really working here. So this will probably be the last video I do for a little while, by the looks of things. Okay, and guess what? Things are just going badly, but like I was trying to say before, everything got very boring. What's this? Putting it up really close seems to act. Okay, we found something here. But yeah, it's full of boxes, it's actually full of things, so up close it's actually getting amazing kind of shots. I think we've actually found a way to somehow mend this. Up close, like from far away it's blurry, but it's all blurry, but up close it seems to be working a treat. So who knows, I might get a couple episodes of Figure Friday or something out of this still. I don't know, since this box is full, I think those are just going to go on the shelf for just now, so allow me to do that. These are somewhat kind of fixed here. How will I put those things on top shelf? I apologise for the abysmal quality of today's video. It's just been mega bad. At least I know that zooming right in, it's not even zooming in, it's holding the phone right up to something that appears to be getting the best results, and sunlight is just making things worse. So I'm definitely going to have to buy something or find something new. But yeah, I'm just going to push this over that and then we'll end out. Okay, so despite the fact that the video quality is just so bad, it's like 10-year-old video quality, I'm sorry that this is how it went. I apologise. I just didn't think today's video would be looking so bad, but yes. This is what's happened. I'll give an update later, probably on Instagram, to what the hell goes on here, because this is just this is far from ideal. This does not work at all, and I need to do something about it. So this has been the 4th or 5th episode of doing this. I know we can barely even show what the hell we done, but yeah, I'll see you guys in the next video. Hopefully not with this bad camera quality. See you guys then.